Hey, good morning, everybody. Once again, 2 videos today. You start my timer, because we all know how long-winded I am. Got a new background for you. Angels. Do we believe in angels? Do we believe in heaven and hell? That is the question. I personally believe in good and evil. I believe there is such places. And I've learned that from doing this. And it just keeps rearing its head over and over again. It's something you just cannot speculate away. I am skeptical. I stay skeptical on everything except good and evil. I know there is such a thing. And if there's good and evil, then there probably most likely is heaven and hell. Now, as far as do I believe everything in a 2,000-year-old book called the Bible? Not necessarily. I believe what my conscience tells me to believe, and everybody has to do that. Everybody's different. Everybody has the right to believe in what they want. And I personally believe in the Almighty. Today, I want to do a shout-out. And this shout-out is, let's see here. Where have I got this? Okay, here we go. Shout out. Shout out to Ghost Queen Paranormal. This lady has been frequenting my channel for a long time. And she makes the best comments. I can count on her to comment on every video I make and give me praise. And I never knew this lady made as many videos as she has. I guess she's only started doing it in the past year. I just found out today. How can that be? Well, right now I've got 1,700 subscribers. Or is it more than that? I don't know. 1,760 or something. I don't know. It's 77. I don't know. I haven't looked lately. But with that many people, and that many people commenting and stuff, I mean, can't subscribe to everybody. You know, I subscribe to more or less to the big ones, and I'm sure there's a lot of them that I could subscribe to and would like to subscribe to, but I just haven't gotten to them yet. So today, for some reason, I happened to go to Ghost Queen's channel that I didn't even know she had. And I've been watching a lot of her videos. And this lady is very knowledgeable. She's learned a lot. She says she's done it from watching other videos. And I do the same. That's a good way to learn about this field. And I generally agree with everything she has to say. And I watched one of her recent videos, and she was talking about good and evil and all that stuff, and her having a bad experience. And I just wanted to tell her that to be cautious, because said she had bad dreams. She had sleep paralysis. Now, I've only had sleep paralysis one time in my life that I can remember, but I can tell you all about oppression. And I've had attachments. Sounds to me like she might be getting an attachment. Whatever she's been talking to, she might want to back off on. I mean, I've seen a lot of her last videos. She's talking about talking to the devil, Satan. And I believe there is such a thing. All of you that watched me for a long time know that I used to go into Audacity in any day and go down the layers deep and talk to these entities down deep in the layers of these EVPs. And I no longer do that. I know this is all a little story, because I think that they are really bad entities. And I believe that they attached themselves to me. A couple of them did at one time. And I went off through that before over and over and over again. But they tried to deceive me. They tried to tell me that was my grandfather. They tried to tell me that was my mother. And by God, I believed them. I really, really believed them. And I kept talking to them over and over and over. And sucking up everything they had to tell me. Until one day I caught them in a lie. And then they admitted it. And they wanted me to join them. Like they wanted me to join the devil. Give up my soul and praise the devil. And I told them it'd be a cold day where they're at before that would happen. But I'm sure I was had attachments, and I've told you about them before. It's just like you have good and bad sitting on your damn shoulder talking to you, and they're in your head. They don't talk outside in your ear. They're in your damn head. And I had bad dreams. I had dreams where I was doing bad, murderous things to my family and killing them in the worst, bloodiest, goriest way you could ever think of. And I've told you all before how I'd go to the kitchen, get something to eat, and they'd want to, and in my head they would say, "You don't need that. You know you don't need that, you fat son of a bitch." I mean, they were in my head, and I thought the hell I was going crazy. And that's called oppression, people. That's one step away from possession. So I backed off doing sessions for about 2 months. And I just prayed to God to help me get rid of these things. Finally, they went away. Haven't had any since. But I don't want to scare you, Ghost Queen, but you got to be cautious. You really got to be cautious. If you think that's happening and you keep hearing these damn voices in your head, then you need to stop doing what you're doing until you get rid of these things. Because spirits will attach themselves to you. And they will attack you too. I've been attacked twice, been made sick twice. Sitting here talking to them, and I think that Billy come through that one day and made me sick to my stomach that I was going to puke for 10 minutes. And it happened once before, one other time, when I told them they could take my energy. And apparently they came and they took it because they did the same thing that day too. And you can be attacked by them. So I guess you got to be selective. And if you really feel in your gut that you're talking to something that's really, really, really bad, in my case, that Billy, I won't talk to him. If they mention his name, I more or less I don't say anything about it. And you know, best thing is to do is to step back away from it. And if you think you're experiencing what I just told you about, you should step back from the whole damn thing. Give it a week or two. You may be doing it too much. If you make too much of a connection with these things, and you're talking to the same ones over and over again, they'll take that as an invitation and they'll attach to you. And it's not good. It's not good. I think, like I said earlier, they do what they can get away with. And I believe all these things we're talking to are bad. Most all of them. I mean, you do get good ones like today. Now, I don't think a devil would sing like I got in this past video, "Oh Heavenly Father" or something, like Santos or something, and you heard how they sang it, like it sounded like a harmonica. I mean, it sounded like a chorus of angels. And I don't think they have that kind of thing in hell. Of course, I don't know. I mean, deception. You got to keep deception in the back of your head all the time, and not count it out, because they will try and deceive you in any way they can. And I've said that before. Depression, obsession go hand in hand. I've been depressed before, and I've went through depression. You don't have to have depression to be oppressed, but this is a depiction of something dark hanging over your head, and it can happen. I know it can happen from first-hand experience. I don't see things when I'm sleeping. My room is pretty much dark nowadays, and like I said, I've only had sleep apnea, or not apnea, but like feeling like you're being held down and you can't move and you're scared shitless. I only had that happen one time, but some people live with that stuff. But just so you know, people, if you do this, you got to be on your toes, because Satan himself masquerades as an angel of light. Satan was an angel. Satan is an angel. Satan is a fallen angel, but yet he's still an angel. And if you feel that angels are the most powerful things there is, other than God himself, then you'll know the power of any angel, including Satan. And Satan might have more. He's got a whole band of fallen angels with him that are, intent on ruining your day and taking your soul and keeping it from the Father above. We know the significance of 3 p.m. in the morning, or 3 a.m. in the morning. It's the opposite of 3 p.m. when Jesus died on the cross. That's them making fun of it. Same thing with getting scratched by a demon. There's always 3 scratches. It's against the Father above. God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit, Trinity. It's a rake against Trinity. So, the other thing I wanted to mention was that dinosaur. It's went all night long, completely all night long. I asked questions in my last video, and they got no answers. They said more or less good spirits can't press the buttons because they don't come here. Good spirits don't come here. So if anything's pressing your buttons on your dinosaur, it's probably most likely a bad entity. What the heck else was I gonna bring up here? So, this is the latest picture I got of my granddaughter. I got this on my phone. Got her with her sticking her tongue out. She's going to get the dino. I'll give it a couple more days. They'll one here all night, and I'm here at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm talking. I'm saying, hey, if you got any spirits here, press the buttons, blah, 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 blah. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, Gonna give it to this little girl, I do believe, but I'll give it. She was playing with it the other day. It was kind of hard for her to press the buttons yet. She's too small. She's just a little over a year old. I don't know what the age bracket is on that, but I'm sure it's probably higher than 1 year. But she pushed the buttons a couple times, but she's probably gonna get it. So that's all I got for you. I just wanted to make this video and a follow-up to the last one. Excuse me. That was a good one. Anyway, now I lost my train of thought. I'm going to leave a link in the description to the Ghost Queen's YouTube page. Give her a watch. Give her videos a watch. Subscribe to her. She's a nice lady. That's all I got for you today on my second video. Believe it or not, it's only 13 minutes long. So, if you do this, just be careful. If you overdo it, it could cost you. I mean, it's she's got a good connection with the spirits. It don't take anybody to see that. She's got a good connection. And your connection becomes better as time goes on. But it can also get you in trouble if you're not careful. And if you think you're talking something really, really bad, stop talking to them. I talk to bad spirits every day, but nothing like I was talking to in those EVPs. I mean, those guys were just flat out bad, bad, bad. So, okay, let you guys go. Thanks for stopping by. Whoop, wrong button. Here we go. And I'll catch you all later. Bye-bye. Toodaloo.